Hey everyone, welcome to the Southern Junker. My name is Terry, and this is my very first video to kick off my YouTube series, which I'm very excited about. I wanted to start sharing my love pretty much for all things altered, collaged, handmade, and most specifically when it comes to my love for junk journals. So I absolutely love to create anything basically that starts with paper and ends up as something nice. So with that today, I actually wanted to give you do a couple of flip throughs and give you an idea of my style of journaling. And then after that, I just wanted to just touch base on what my channel is going to be about and the type of future videos that I will be having on my channel. So with that, let's get started and let's do a little flip through, and we will begin with this journal here. This is one of my softback. I have two of these currently completed. I've made several of them for gifts for friends and family, and a couple of them I have actually sold on my Etsy shop. But these are my softback journals. And this one is a bicycle theme, which who doesn't love bicycles, right? And the journal is one signature, as you can see. I love making these. The reason why I like making the softback ones is they're very compact. They're easy to take on the go, and you can theme them. So instead of having one big, extremely huge journal that's overpacked, I like to make these and use them as themed journals, whether it be something for a gratitude journal, a travel journal to put photos in, or just any kind of a different theme that you might have. So this one is the bicycle one, and with one signature. I think it has about a total of 52 pages front and back in it, and then you can definitely add to that as well. So let's get started on the flip through. So I start off each one of my journals with a little tuck spot, usually in the front, and I like to do a journal within a journal. So as you can see, this is just like a ledger paper folded in half, and then I put my coffee dye paper in here. I sew in the signature just as I would a regular junk journal, and it's a little journal that you can use inside the journal, so pretty handy. So I love using old book pages. My favorite part of the old books are the front, the actual title page, and the indexes, believe it or not. I mean, we all use the readers within our collaging and our books and our book pages and stuff, but I always love to cut out the front of old book pages and put them in my journals, so that it gives it a little interest and a little pop as well. As we turn over, we have a little tuck here with another little area that has coffee dyed paper in here. And this pulls out. It's like a conversion table, but then a room for journaling on the back. And then on my coffee dyed paper, I love to stencil on my coffee dyed paper. This is a little tuck spot with a little tag, and of course you can add in that as well. So I like to do my journals to where they're not jam-packed full, because as I journal or use this to decide what kind of theme it is, I'll typically add to it to make it even more full, more bulky. And again, we have stencil. This is an old 1897, I believe, or 1894 Sears and Roebuck catalog page. The coffee dyed. And then we have the handwriting pages, a little ledger page, and then we've got some areas of a tuck there. This pulls out, and you can journal on that, on the back of it. This is a ledger journal page. You can do that as well. Old ledger page. This is artist paper. I love using artist paper in my journals too. They're easy to crumple and kind of make them look a little aged. And then we have an invoice, a popcorn bag, which has a journal card in it. like to layer fabric in my journals. So I think it gives it a little bit of interest. Plus I love the little stringies it makes too. It's a visual for me. Got the stamping, the washi tape that kind of blends in with the distressing there. And music paper. Lots of room to journal on in here. Added little charm in the middle of the signature. I love lots of room to journal in, but still make it very pretty by the addition of other papers as well. Each one of the tags you can actually journal on the back. So I added some fibers there. And that tuck spot. Same way with the guest check. You can journal on the back of that. Another little coffee stain on both sides that you can journal. A little booklet. I stamp and I stencil both on my papers that I have for journaling. These are both little tags that you can use and journal on the back as well. My favorite page probably of this book, and I love obviously flashcards. I love everything numbers. I think a lot of us have that number fetish, but definitely everything. So these are tags, 3 the same, but I think visually that gives that so much interest and makes that so pretty in there. Shorthand paper. I'm in love with shorthand paper as well. Some more coffee dyed. You can journal on the back. Lots of tuck spots. That's a coffee filter or a coffee cup hand warmer that I've made into a tuck spot. So lots of tuck spots, lots of ways to add other journaling in here. These are real nice if you're starting out making junk journals. They're very easy to make, but I like the soft back ability of it. Each one of them, I typically use my sari silk and to wrap those on. So that's my first one. This second one was a little bit out of my color range, but I kind of like to challenge myself as well. I'm more of a neutral color, maybe industrial type, but I'm trying to get into the more shabby, and not necessarily that this one's shabby, it's just the pink is definitely a different for me. So, but I do love it. I love how it turned out. Again, this was a bag that had a window in it, and I inserted and taped a little postcard to it. Again, the little hand sewn journal with coffee dyed paper, the mini journal inside. This one has more of a butterfly theme to it. And again, there's the front to one of the wildflower books that I have. I just love the interest and pop that gives. This here is an actual, let me get over here. So we've got 2 tuck pockets here. 2 tuck pockets there. Again, this is out of an old Sears catalog. Some ledger, a wildflower book. I've layered this with a little bit of fabric with some little stringies hanging down. As you can see, I used that in the last one too. I think I use that stamp in every single junk journal that I have. That is my absolute favorite stamp that I have. And with my coffee dyed paper, I have a simplified process. I don't remember what YouTube video I saw that got me going on this. But I don't bake it or anything. I just simply brush it on, do a couple of layers of paper, and let it dry. It's the easiest thing ever. Now, I don't get as much of the, I do have some crinkly in here. I don't get as much as that baked look, but I'm okay with it. So I like the effect that it gives on the paper. Another tuck spot. Journaling. This is the one I add charms, so I do make these charms too. So let's focus in and see. Super easy to make. And I typically add those throughout my journal, along with little sari silk and fabric. Again, lots of room to journal. It's a butterfly, and then we have a key and a little tree of life charm. Lots of room to journal. Another butterfly. Tuck spot. Again, that was a bright, I love blues. That was a bright blue for me to use, but the little embellishment there. Some handwriting paper. This is actually a napkin that has been glued in. Ledger. We have shorthand paper. Again, I love everything shorthand. Some cards. Tags. And I make these out of my scraps, so I plan on doing a video to show you how I do those as well in the future. This is some layered cheesecloth, I believe. It's colored cheesecloth that's layered in there. And then again, I love using corrugated paper. I think it gives it so much visual texture and visual interest whenever you do those. So that's my second one. And this one is a folio, so I definitely jumped on the folio bandwagon. I thought it was so cute when everybody started making these several months ago and posting it. So of course I had to do a tutorial, learn how to do it, and I absolutely love these. So this here, we'll start out by doing this, and pretty much you can use this for however that you would like. I like to use it to take on a trip, whether it's to hold papers, receipts. People use them to document photos in them, make them a memory book, anything that you like to do, really no limit. I know even couponers have used these folios, and they're perfect for that as well. So lots of tuck spots. So as we go in here, this is a deep tuck. This is, of course, a smaller tuck. This is a waterfall, and it does have a tuck behind it as well. And this is a waterfall. So a couple trefoils, let me scoot this down here a little bit for us, is when you open it up, you have journal spots here at the top that you can attach a photo here if you'd like, and then you can journal about that up here, or just journal. You can pretty much add whatever that you would like to these, but this is a waterfall. I love waterfalls when I see them added in any type of journal or folio. It's so pretty. This here is actually, you open it up, and this opens up to, it has coffee dye paper in it as well, for a notebook, so you can journal in that and tuck it away. So when you open it up even more, you have, again, you have the different tuck spots that you can use. The top, there's another tuck spot. Added a little bit of lace for interest. I'm not a huge lacy person, but I do like to add it in moderation to some of my stuff. I think it is super pretty. I'm just not extremely all about lace. And then this one is a tuck spot as well. You can hang a little charm off this if you'd like, a little ball pin. And then when you take this and you can open that up even further, and it becomes little tuck spots. So you can add photos again. You can journal in them. A tuck spot there. Love that green color. Again, it's a little bit out of my box, but I love adding the simple colors of green. And then this is the third fold out of it as well. So again, you have tuck spots. And then this is a little charm that I made to add some interest. So super pretty. That's the back. And that's the third one. So that kind of gives you an idea of the journals that, my style of journals that I do like to make. So these are currently available in my Etsy shop for purchase, and I'll put the link down below if you'd like to, if you're interested in taking a look at those. Wanted to give you a little idea about what my channel is going to be about. So obviously I want to do flip throughs of my creations. I do want to do create with me's, whether it's creating a journal, creating ephemera within the journal, using our scraps, however it may be, to add to our journals, tutorials. One of the journals that I'll start doing first is one that is my process on how to make a junk journal. I know one of the things that I struggle with, and I've seen a lot of people actually struggle with it, is when I first started, I collected. I had everything there was that you could possibly think to make a junk journal. I just didn't know how to start. So I'm going to take you through on my first tutorial and give you my step-by-step process on how I do a journal from start to finish. I do want to do organizational videos as well. I am a professional organizer. I do have a business on the side where I do that. So I tend to bring that into my organization, which I found is extremely hard to do whenever you have a craft studio or a craft room, because it is just organizing everything is just such a challenge. But I've done my best to get my stuff organized, and I would love to share with that. And also I have a series coming that is going to walk us through taking maybe a household item or something that we would normally dispose of and see if we can make it into something pretty and useful that we can use, whether it's junk journal or something altered. So very excited. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you liked the video. I hope you like my style. If you did, please click like and drop me a comment where you're from. I'd love to see your comment down below, and I look forward to sharing my videos with you. Thank you so much.